Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to week 2, day 5 of the Guild Wars. Today is Purple Day, which means today we will be able to use the new mythic of Elamagrim. So we should hopefully get the last of the points we need to get our win for 100% extra EXP tomorrow. And then, yeah, let's go use our Elamagrim team. We still need to go through all 5 of them. We're going to be mostly using this team right here. Kraken, Caberis, Amnesia, and Elamagrim, of course. And hopefully this will work out well. We have Elamagrim in last slot for exactly that purpose, to counter out the Kraken. We have Amnesia for summon, and for the good majority of our mana generation, I do have my banner set, so we will be prioritizing her. We have our Kiberist here for our Devour chances, as well as for summoning in case she somehow dies to Devour or Deathmark or other means. And we have Kraken here. There's actually quite a few first slots we can do. End up going for Kraken mainly for the damage output, as well as the blues that we might be able to feed to our Amnesia. So we'll see what we can do. Again, let's just double check one more time that it is indeed purple. But don't want to accidentally use ones that aren't, because this could potentially be the first week that we get a absolutely perfect score. We are on track for it right now, so we're going to try continuing it. So let's see what we can do. Just need to keep everything alive or resummon it if it dies. He does have a green seer giant spider that can go extremely out of control. Luckily, if it misses, we can take advantage out of everything it does. It's also using a slightly weird banner, a +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. It's actually technically only on a +1 because it doesn't use red, and it's minusing a color that it has. So really weird banner choice right there. But let's get into this. Pure purple, and hopefully we'll make this work. So right off the bat, we'll of course want to take any extra turns and go straight into as much Amnesia mana as we possibly can. Luckily, there's a 5 times this lane there off the starting board, so pretty lucky starting board. I'm just scouting around for things. Skulls, I'm pretty much just going to let it take every skull. I was almost thinking of using like the Death Knight class or something in first slot, because with this team I am basically going to be giving him every single skull we see, but I'm just going to settle for a Kraken for now, and as long as this works we won't really have a need to switch it out. So right here we'll go for the yellow or the blue. Actually, I might go for the blue because it has a -1 yellow, so we'll deny the blue instead. And what we'll do, we'll just take some standard green. Still went for one of its colors, unfortunately. But we'll just go and explode, just looking for targets that we might do. Whoever one has the widest spread. I think green looks like the best choice right here. Yep, pretty much the whole board. We do get our Kraken up. Even though we have a -1 on our green, we still get full value for it whenever we explode it. So Kraken here does look a bit dangerous. We'll end up just giving it to the spider. So I'm kind of just going to hold off. I think I may go for the Devour on the spider right here. The main reason for this is its only summon is the spider. So yeah, we'll go for that. Also, it's not even fully traded, I just noticed. He doesn't have all the traits for his Krakens and stuff. But we'll get that off. We do indeed get the Devour right there, so that's pretty nice. We'll go and take our reds. Really nice. Didn't get our green there. They end up just taking themselves, but there does seem to be a good number of blue, so we'll throw that down.
Mana surge.
And yeah, pretty much his stats are actually relatively low too, so this first battle should be relatively easy then. So we'll just go for our blue here, explode all that. We do get the Elamagrim. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to burn with this team. We're going to throw the Kraken first, mainly because of the blue opening right there. We also destroyed his only thing that uses blue. There goes the Kraken, doing that extra bit of damage. Really nice. 3 times, or 3 damage every single time. And that's match right there. We just got to take the skull and Elamagrim for the kill, even though it's the first time we're doing it. Elamagrim is pretty decent since it can create purples. And of course, on a purple day, you are using purples. So it is one of the few things that can generate you your own mana. Other things include things like Fair Shra, any of the Guardians, of course the purple ones, and oh, what's the other one? And Shadow Dragon. So let's go to John Doe in a nice outfit right there. And interesting, Famine is pretty strong against the team I'm using right now. I almost feel like switching. Famine will be really, really annoying. There's no way we can put Corvash. I know I have another purple here. We have the purple cleanse. This is slightly quicker of a team. I also have one other one I end up building. Where'd it go? Or was that my other one? I think that might have been my other one. I think I had free. What is this one? Oh yeah, and we had this one. This one's mainly for if they have like a Wraith or something though. So I think I might just stick with what we already have. We already know what to do with it. We can get the quick amnesia. The only thing I'm really worried about is that second slot famine. But really his only kill options are his famine. Well, I guess the death marks too, but we can easily avoid it with this team. So we'll see what we can do then. We'll just stick with this. Let's throw it down again. Okay, so main objective will be to try to kill that second famine. So we basically just need to go straight into our, get our amnesia up, then go straight into our Caberis, because we will need that mana as quickly as possible to hopefully get the Devour. And if we don't get the first cast, we'll have to aim again. If we don't get the second cast, then we better hope he doesn't end up killing something. So we'll go start on our mana, not really getting too much. We got a lot for Elam Grim, but that's basically useless mana. There's just feeding him damage. And we do need to be very wary of his mana that he's taking. So we'll try denying him on yellow, as that's one of the covers we need. It's the only overlap that we have where we need a color that he's going to be taking. So anytime we ever see any yellows on this board, we are going to want to take it. There's a Skull Distract right there that we will want to keep on the board. So it looks like I'm going to have to waste a turn on a purple, since I can't really do anything over there. So he'll take the Skull, which will give us a yellow and a red. Maybe even a blue chance right there. That'd be amazing if we can get it. Blue, taking a blue would give us more mana, but of course, like I said, we want to deny out that famine the best we can. We do end up getting a blue. Please do not get mana on it. Okay, and now is where we lose. Okay. So that is the worst thing that could have happened. We have two choices now. We can just let him famine us, or we can explode, which will increase his damage, likely to one-shot range, and hope we get an extra turn. I think we go with that one. We'll go with the riskier method. I normally wouldn't do this, but it's the only chance we have for an extra turn. Skull Distract? No. Well, there goes the famine on a huge amount of damage, likely killing whatever it touches. Oh, good. But it aimed at something, the least needed troop on our team. So there we go. Now our Caberis is first slot with nothing being blocked. Again, we'll want to make sure we keep going for browns and anything that will deny him. Looking around, obviously we don't want to take those browns though, since he is going to get something out of them. This red into the purple is looking pretty convincing, so I think we will settle for that. Start building back our mana. Okay, he does end up getting a skull. Not too worried about the skull. As soon as we can get the first famine down, should be good, because then it's going to keep getting blocked by amnesia, and then we won't have to deal with it as bad. But we need to get that initial mana up to be able to do anything. So, off of here, looks like we're kind of just left with a red. I don't want to take this in a way that he'll really get anything. I guess we'll take the green into the red then, even though we don't use the green. Let's see, what will he do? Okay, we'll take the mana down there. Still leaves us with pretty much nothing. Green, again, I gotta kind of just deny him, even though I don't use it. Only move we have. And it does look like he is building up his second famine, not looking too good, as we don't really have much we can do. We're getting absolutely no mana on the amnesia here. We're taking so little mana, it likely will, the only plus side is it likely will not have enough damage to be able to kill out whatever it targets at. So I might just stop trying to take my mana and just let him get famine at this point, because he is going to inevitably get that by the end of this. So we might just want to give it to him. So I guess kind of got to take red, not really too many options there. So unfortunately, we're doing the exact opposite as far as what's happening from the cascade. It does look like here we will be able to get our mana. If we can just find a random purple or brown would be great. We're really running out of moves on the board. It looks like it's about to shuffle for him. Nope, he's just going to take a brown. And he does not get it on Surge, so we get the shuffle. Really good. So here we go. Please devour. If we need any of the devours that have ever devoured this week, we need this devour to devour. This will basically decide the game if it devours or not. We still can win if it doesn't, but it would really help us if it does. So come on. Oh, this luck. The luck this week is overpowered. They need to nerf my luck. Next week, they need to nerf my luck. Okay, there we go. Well, that was definitely the most important Devourer we have gotten all week. That would have been the lose if we did not get the Devourer, or pretty close to the lose. So really nice luck right there. So now we can start on our Amnesia. All we really need to do now is rush our Amnesia before he gets his, and we're pretty much good to go. We are being blocked quite a bit on the manas there, though all we have to do is just take a speed race right into our yellows and blues, and look at that, he's just giving us a bunch of yellows and blues. He can get Famine, of course, but now he's being blocked by the yellow there, which is going to be helping us a lot, so we don't need to worry about the whole color of yellow anymore whenever we take anything. Skulls, I do want to try avoiding the best I can. I do want to take them for extra turns, though, because they do reduce their attack, so we'll take that one first, even though it does 1 additional damage, but it does 4 additional attack reduction, so it's definitely a good trade-off. And we can get all of Amnesia, and we'll get a Skull Distract out of it, too, so I will go for that. He'll just take a Skull this turn. Okay, so he'll just do that. We'll go do our Explosion, looks like on red. And there we go. We don't actually get any summons from it, but we do get a good majority of our mana. Actually, all of our mana except for the Amnesia mana back. Here goes some true damage and a Death Mark. He does hit it on everything, though the Death Mark hits on the most pointless thing ever, so that's good. I'm slightly contemplating on if we should devour the Famine or the Amnesia. The Amnesia will be annoying, but the Famine can actually win. So I think we go for the Famine. This will make the battle longer, but it'll make it to the point where we almost couldn't lose. So I think we will settle for that. Though she is a little bit lower, so we might just want to take her out. A single Famine isn't really going to do much to us when we have 2 summons alive. A little bit of a hard choice. Actually, I think I'm going to go for neither of those two. No. Okay, I got a mix of those 2 options. We'll go and fire this little weak attack. Get a little bit of damage there. That will raise the souls in case we get another one somehow. But what we'll do now is go for the Devourer and the Famine. No Devourer. Okay, well, we'll just throw the Dragon now. Well, there goes the Death Mark. Not really worried about that at all. Though there is one thing we do need to worry about, and that is we could end up overkilling ourselves. So let me go and do the Death Mark trigger now. Oh, wait, it Death Marks when we summon something like that? I thought it would not do that. So now we're in a slightly bad situation because both of our summoners are, of course, Death Marked. That is never good. I wouldn't mind the first one dying as long as both of those 2 live, because we need the higher skull damage. It is about to get a summon right here. I do not believe there is any way I can possibly stop that. At least not guaranteed. Even if I Skull Distract, it's not really going to help us much. I think I'm just going to go for a standard Skull here, just so our Elema Grim will be able to knock it out. Play it safe. Oh, a Skull Distract! Never mind! Skull Distract out of nowhere! One summon is down! Oh no! Oh no! If that dies, we don't get perfect score. Come on, Death Mark. Come through. Or extra turn spam like crazy. That will also work. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. No! Perfect score! Well, next week. But we got this battle at least. Well, I assume we do. There actually is a little chance that we could lose. Let me throw this out. But no, both summons. I even went double summon and they both die. Death Mark is being nerfed next patch though, so at least we got that. Yay. It's going to be nerfed to have a 1 turn delay instead of a 0 turn delay. Currently, it can kill you on the very first turn. It used to have a 2 turn delay, but that was way too weak. But they're going to compromise with a 1 turn, but it's not coming out until next patch. But yeah, it's unfortunate. No perfect score. We'll have to try again next week. Though the person in my guild who did have, I think it was Burlos, who did have the perfect score before, did end up losing it with a lose. So we might still have the highest score in our guild at least, but no perfect score. Eventually we'll hit it. It might be a couple weeks before I ever get the perfect score, because everyone has already adjusted now. Like the very first week I think was the easiest week to be able to do it, because now everyone has adjusted their teams to be the most annoying instant kill teams that can possibly be imagined. Okay, is that enough damage? The 2-to-1 based on that. That is 17, 17, 34, and yeah, that is enough damage. So we'll just throw that down. Okay, well, we won, but we lost the troop! No! Perfect score ruined. But at least we still won. It wasn't a lose, at least. So that makes up for a lot of points. I think we only lost like probably like 100, 200, not even. Somewhere around that general area of points. Okay, well, this annoying thing again. Well, we'll just throw this again. We already know how to use it. We know it can even win through Death Mark. Famine is still the most annoying thing to have to deal with, though. Let's see. There's Double Famine, too. Double Famine isn't as bad, because we can easily just disable the one Famine, just kind of keep playing around with it. It works really well when you have Drain as well. Like, if you could have a Corvash, that Famine can't do anything at all. Like, both of the Famines can't do anything at all, because you can just keep Corvashing it over and over and over again. But this is a purple day, so no Corvash, unfortunately. The best strain you really have is Spirit Fox, but in the current team I'm using with an Amnesia, built around Amnesia, we can't really use a Spirit Fox because it will deny ourselves more than it would really even help us. But Spirit Fox can probably 2-shot. It definitely 3-shot. So that is a option that you have. I just feel like it wouldn't really work that well, particularly with this team. But we'll throw this down again. I'm pretty confident with it. As long as we don't just randomly die to those death marks again, it should be fine. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so right off the bat, we get some browns. There'll be some attack reduction. Useful. The attack reduction is extremely useful on this thing. Probably one of the best skull counters these days, particularly if they don't have anything that can regenerate their attack. So we'll do that, get some greens, get the extra turn of green. Nice, an extra 4 attack reduce on all of them. We're working on our Kraken almost. It's really close to getting all the way up. I think I'm going to take a green here for the yellow chance off the top. We do miss it, but there is a blue sitting there, which I am tempted to take for our Amnesia. Otherwise, we can kind of just get our Kraken up. I think I am going to go for the Kraken. We do get yellow out of it as well, so we still feed her some mana. There's a lot of blues on the board, so it's perfect for a Kraken right now. He does deny some of them, but looking like it's pretty good. We do not get the Devour, unfortunately, but we do land the extra turn. So that was kind of more important. The Famine all the way in the back here isn't really much of an issue, because it's mainly the second slot one, because that's the one that's gaining all the mana, at least initially anyways. But we'll do that. Doesn't look like we get full mana or anything, though we do get it off the Cascade at least. No Skull Distract, so nothing to take there. We could go for some yellow mana, which I'm slightly tempted to do just for the sake of denying him. It'd also give him a Skull Distract, and since we have reduced his attack, it is a lot less effective than what it was on the previous turns. So it'll get a little poke on us. We'll take the greens. But yeah, we're still on track at least for getting flawless wins, because I didn't even get 5 wins yet. I ended up losing once last week, so I guess our goal for this week is winning all 30 battles, because we only won 29 battles the previous week. So we'll go for a brown on the purple here, even though we don't... Actually, we do use the brown there. I mean, yeah, you do use brown, so we'll go for that. He doesn't have his Famine anywhere near as high as the previous one did, so we're a little bit luckier in that regard. We'll take a Skull, since that does do the extra turn, getting the extra damage, getting the extra attack reduced. They're almost down to 0 already, which is pretty nice. I'm not going to go for the Devour yet. I think I'm going to throw another... Actually, yes, I am going to go for the Devour. I'm going to go for it on Death. We do not need to deal with random death marks again, and unfortunately, it does not land. But if we can get Elma Grim up, we will be able to get it going. So, how do we go about this? I think we throw Kraken into Elma Grim. The problem is we will not cascade the mana. So since it's using purple, I might go for an explosion right here. There's just not enough red, though, on the board. I think I'm going for it, though. Well, what color can really go into them? Brown would be the only option. So that might not be enough, because obviously this isn't going to do anything. We need to get the Elma Grim cast, but the Elma Grim's being blocked on everything other than red. So I think I am going to go for the explosion here. Do that on green. Looks like it has the widest spread. And we're 5 mana short, and there we go. That's the mana we needed. So what we need to do now is throw the Devour. And actually, we got Devour? Oh, never mind. That changed my plan. That changed my plan. I didn't realize we'd actually get the whole Devour out of it. So change that. Go for the poke right there. We do not get the Devour, but anything we do will be the kill on it. Or that. There we go. Thank you. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it stole 2 life. Never mind. I was wondering why it didn't die. It stole 2 life, which gave it enough life to live with 1 life. Really? Okay, so we'll throw Elma Grim here. Get our purples down. And then we'll throw the Kraken. We do get death marked. As long as we don't lose both of our summons again, we'll be fine. So let's throw down the Kraken. We get to Devour, nice. Now just don't die. Or if one of you dies, so we can at least replace it, if nothing else. Or Cleanse, that works too. There we go, Cleanse. So we're safe now. So that's win. Doesn't really matter at this point. We have a summoner left. So actually, that summoner can't infinitely summon though. So we only have one summon that we can do. I think I'm going to play it safe, take the skull into just using the Kraken next turn. We can use Kraken now and hope that we win. But of course, it's only a 40% chance that will happen. So we'll take the guaranteed chance by just waiting a turn as long as they don't die. Okay, good. And they didn't die. So we'll just take, sure, we'll take a skull, why not? And there we go. Okay, so we didn't get hurt by the death mark that time. Very lucky. Well, not we would have won that regardless there. Because even if that did die, we would have gotten the extra revive off of the killing him. But there we go. Let's see what our final battle is here. And we have... Oh, wait, never mind. We still have two more? Okay, never mind. I don't know why I thought that was a... Okay, final battle. But can we stop battling death and famine teams? I think about 75% of what we're fighting now is just famine death. Like famine, death, famine, or death, famine, death, or a death and a famine, and other variants of such. They're a really good combo. Problem is, they're everywhere. Because they cover every single color just by using the two. I'm even using as my defend right now. Pretty strong. Not the exact team, but a similar team. Okay, so, well, don't really have a need to change. We know we can win. The only difference is we go for the famine first instead of the deaths, and we have to deal with the RNG of the death marks, and hopefully we'll get lucky and not die randomly to them. These we're definitely going to get death marked. It's almost guaranteed that we will get death marked this time around. I should have actually probably gone the Herdmaster team. Herdmaster is really, really good on purple and yellow days, particularly on purple days because he slightly denies your color on yellow days, but on purple days he will keep exploding the yellows, which is kind of fine. Normally when you have things that explode on a targeted color, you don't want to target on the color that's actually of the day. For example, Amnesia, on a purple day, you don't want to actually aim her at purples. You just want to aim her at whatever has the widest spread of explosions, which for the most part will be whichever color is the most populated on the board. But you do want to be careful with that. You don't actually want to use, like for example, a Herdmaster on a yellow day. You could, but it's not as effective as it is on a purple day. Okay, so we will go for a yellow, it looks like. Which way I want to take it, I do not know. Because I can take it, I'll take it this way, because we have a chance of getting purple. If I took it the other way, he could have actually taken the purple there, and oh gosh, death already. Don't tell me we're going to lose to this thing. Okay, what's our backup plan? I don't think I have a backup plan. What do we even do? Looks like I'm going to give him something too. It looks like I'm going to be forced to give it... Oh no, never mind. I won't have to, because there's brown right there, and purple. But it's going to get death marks here. Will we die? Okay, so far so good. One turn down. But yeah, if they ever add the one turn delay, it would be impossible for us to die on that turn. Currently, it is possible for us to die that turn. And of course, the one turn delay would allow cleanses to actually be able to remove it. Okay. I think we're going to go for a skull and try for either the purple or for the blue. We get neither. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, thank you for giving the blue. We got a cleanse. Worst comes to worst, we at least have one summoner left. And what else do we do now? Need those blues, need those yellows. Doesn't look like we can take either. Can't even try dropping for either. So we'll just go for the purple. Ooh, 1 mana short due to no surge.
Mana surge.
Well, at least the death marks aren't killing anything yet. Keyword yet. I think I take the yellow because famine. Because famine is very, 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 very close. I don't believe he'll get mana next turn. If he does, we lose most likely. Don't take mana somehow. Good. Okay, he didn't get it on famine. Because this gives me this turn to be able to accumulate my mana at least. Color we will explode looks like brown or yellow. I think I'm going to go for brown. Either of them are famine colors, so got to get them off the board. So we'll go with that. We'll throw the Devour at... No! Okay, there's Skull Distract at least. Yeah. Go Devour! You got this! Similar situation to before, though this time it probably won't. Nope. Oh, there goes Famine. Oh gosh. 1 HP. 1 HP. But it still has Death Mark on it. Please live. Come on. You got this. Actually, do I want it to die? No, I don't want it to die. Keep living. Death Mark, go off already. It's been like 4 turns, 5 turns.
Mana surge.
Oh, still need to get that Devour back up to use on Famine. Need him dead. Many turns we already go. Oh good, it got cleansed. That 1 HP live, though the only problem is the next time it uses Death, it is going to die. Almost guaranteed. Oh, let's start getting Amnesia mana up if nothing else.
Mana surge.
Do I bother with the Skull? We lose Kraken. I think that's fine, because we're going to replace it out. Only problem is I do not have anything to do this turn. So I might actually have to take that Skull. Wait, is that really the only move on the entire board? Am I missing something? Nope, that is literally my only move. Never mind. So I guess we gotta take it. Maybe we'll get double red or something. Nope, he gets a shuffle. At least he gets Skull distracted off it. That will die. I was gonna die anyways to the eventual deaths plus Famine, so they keep reducing down the HP, and of course Famine, a random stat every time. So another Skull distract. I do not want to take that Skull. What we need to do is please Devour. Okay. We gonna lose. Working towards it slowly. Death will likely kill it. We'll throw down the greens. Get a Blue Surge. Get a Brenda Brown. And there goes Death. I do not believe I have anything that can really do anything now. I guess we can take a yellow and hope for a triple green drop. How much damage does he have? A lot. 80. Oh yeah, he's going to kill Amnesia regardless, unless we hit the extra turn. And the extra turn chance is so low that I'm not even going to bother trying. Because we need to get a green there, there, and there. Literally every single drop needs to be a green. So we'll play the safe method and just go for a brown over here. And we might still get... We could get triple yellow there. That was a possibility. We got one of them. Those two are yellow too. That would have been great. So all we need now is this to not die to Death Mark. And we'll be fine. So let's make that happen.
Mana surge.
Come on, cleanse, 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 cleanse. Okay, at least it didn't die. Every turn. Every turn we'll have to do that. I think I'm going to replenish the Death Mark now. It's already Death Marked. So doing it now will have the least possible effect. So let's just do it now. Get it over with. And of course we get a Warg, which I have no clue why it comes in Death Marked. Wish that wasn't a thing. Well, we'll take the blue and hope for a purple, or we can just take the safe red. The only problem is both of them are denying our mana. Only thing we can take to get up our Elamagrim is the browns here. So I think we just take the red then. Keeps denying our brown. He has Famine. Never mind. Well, at least we got the cleanse. The only problem is he might kill us with a Famine. So let's not take our mana. What did I just say? I said not take the mana. Well, at least we got a Skull out of it, but that is almost nothing. Please kill the Warg. Okay, at least nothing died. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Well, not looking good. We have one last chance, and that, of course, is getting a Devour off. I don't know what I should aim it at. I'm almost tempted to aim it at the last slot Death, because at this point, we either Devour or we lose. So we might as well aim at the thing that gets the biggest possible Devour. The only problem with that, though, is the first Death will have more mana. I guess we throw it at the first Death. It depends how much mana he has by then. If he has, like, 15 or plus mana, we'll most likely aim it at the first one. If he has basically the same amount of now, which is pretty unlikely, we'll do it at the last one. Okay, so this turn looks pretty useless. I can get a Skull Distract, but the only problem with that is that will speed up the time in which we'll die, and I do not want that to happen. So I kind of have to, because every option is a Skull. So let's go take a Skull here. No Skull, or, you know, Skull Distract. I was trying to get a Skull too. But now we're on a time limit, because it's only a matter of time before the Deaths end up just killing us. So we'll just take the red. Come on, we need all of our mana in 2 turns, or 1 turn if it hits HP. And yeah, that does not look like it's happening. So we need it now. We either need to get it on an extra turn now, or it dies. Oh wait, never mind. It gets to live 1 turn. So we need Purple Surge. Oh, even Purple Surge won't be enough. We don't have any banner set to it. Ah, so we lose then. It would look like it is so. I think maybe next time I may need to ditch the Elamagrim. That or the Cabarrus. That or get better RNG. Let's see. We have 1 chance, and 1 chance only. This needs to devour his buffest death. And if this happens, we have a very, 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 very slim chance of winning. Otherwise, this is over. So, come on. You used your ability twice. You can get it this 1 time. We have a chance. We're in this. We got this. Okay. Now, Super Cabarrus needs to somehow win this for us. The way that we do this is kill death. Once we get this death killed, we have won. Now, all we have to do is do just that. Okay, Famine is going to be really annoying. I think I just let it happen. There's no way I can Skull Distracted enough to make it worth it. So, actually, almost looks like anything I take will give him a skull. Let's not do that. Please take Famine mana. I didn't even leave you Famine mana. I left you Famine mana. Why didn't you take it? Well, I can't take my mana. I just have to let him take that. So we'll take some yellow here. Don't take death. Get Famine. Get Famine. Get Famine. Stop taking death mana. Oh, gosh. If I would have known that, I would have tried going for some mana. Though the only things we really have to choose from is purple. Really? Stop taking death mana. Okay. Now, what are our possibilities here? We need 3 skulls, so I guess we can start on some of the skulls. We will get a skull distract. There's no way we can take both of these skulls. There's no possible way. So I think we just take this one and let him take the other one and see where that leaves us for the board. Okay, if we can somehow get a skull, that would be amazing. Though, unless we get a triple drop of skull, that is literally impossible. Because there's no way we can get alignment anywhere whatsoever on what currently exists on the board. So, since the Famine wouldn't take it, we'll take this. There it dies to the death finally. Okay, so please don't die to death. You're our last hope. All you need to do is survive the death mark. And, okay, do we go for a mana or do we not go for a mana? He can take yellow, but we can take the brown next turn. So as long as he doesn't surge, we're fine. He can also take green. I'm taking it. Okay, he didn't surge. We got a chance. Though, where's our mana? Never mind, we have no chance. Where did our mana go? So, what do we do? What do we do? We have no option to take mana. Yeah. There's a chance that we can get a double purple or triple purple, the dream. But no, that's basically no option. So we'll just do that. Yeah. He'll take his brown. He'll get the Famine off. Unless we can extra turn this turn somehow, getting our mana. Oh, there is one chance. Double brown. Come on, double brown. Double yellow. Wrong color. Well, there goes Famine. We still haven't died to Death Mark, though the Death Mark also has not cleansed. As far as colors, we're just going to have to keep going and try to get our color up. Come on, you got this. You got this. You got this. Let's see. Well, his manas are pretty low. Problem is he uses literally any mana on the board, and we only use 2 of them. And none of them are available constantly, every turn. And once they are available, he just takes them immediately. Another option is Skulls, though he has reduced our attack at this point to the point and gained so much HP that a single skull will not be enough to hit it. Taking those greens will be a bad idea since it gives him a skull. I guess we take the yellow and hopes he takes like the red or something. So he doesn't really have much need. Though he does keep going for death, so maybe we'll be able to get it off that. I need this death mark to cleanse already. But we'll take the yellow. Cleanse, 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 cleanse. Thank you.
Mana surge.
No! Well, down we go. Ah, come on, I can't even get a perfect 30 win. Death Marks, Devours. Actually, it's mainly just Death Marks. I haven't really been seeing Devours. It's mainly just the Death Famine combo. Oh yeah, hello. Well, let's go with Plan B then. If that's gonna lose, let's go with Plan B and see what this does. Did we go with this Plan B or did we go with the other Plan B? What is other Plan B? Let me double check other Plan B. Are you other Plan B? Yeah, you're other Plan B. No. This one's pretty bad against Famine. Almost all of these are pretty bad against Famine. So we'll go with this one. It has the pretty quick Herdmaster. Plus we have the cleanse for the Death Marks. This would be really good once they nerf Death Mark, because Herdmaster will always be able to get the cleanse off. But a little bit dangerous now, since actually not too dangerous. But you know, you just won't. There's a chance that you might not be able to get it off. But we do get the quick mana generation. We still have to deal with Kiberus and if he will get a Devour or not. Still have to deal with Kraken and if he will get a Devour or not. It doesn't focus on Amnesia as much, so that will help us. Problem is, if we lose Herdmaster, we are quite a bit down, as even though this team is set up to kind of work for both Amnesia and the Herdmaster, it's not like the other teams, where even as we lose everything else, we'll still have the Amnesia. This time around, it's basically all in on the Herdmaster for mana generation. Well, we still technically have the Amnesia, but it's not as focused, because the main mana we're going to be gaining is the purple, of course. Purple and the yellows. And only the yellows she'd really be able to use. Even though, of course, she does use purple, she won't be able to get it immediately. Well, at least a little bit better of a starting board here. So we will throw down the Devour, of course, this time on the Famine, as always. Try to get that dead before anything happens. Nope, okay. We're losing all of our luck. We're four casts straight with no Devour. So, of course, we'll just start getting Herdmaster up. Tried for the red, we didn't get it. Just need to get a purple or a yellow here. Neither of which are available, though there are some available for dropping. Yeah, we'll take it this way. And we do not get to drop. And he has Famine already. No! We kind of just gotta let it happen. So we'll let it happen. So we'll take a skull. There goes Famine. No! I really need the first drip this time around. Okay, well, that's gonna be annoying. So we'll take that. At least this time we do get full mana on our Kraken, unlike before where we had limited mana. So we'll take the green. No purple. Let's see. Oh wait, why did I take green? We should have went for the color there. Well, at least we can get it off for drop, hopefully. Nope, not off drop. That was actually a bit of a mistake not going for the color there. Luckily, he leaves the yellow open for us. The only problem with that, though, is there's like 3 yellows on the board, which is barely any explosions. So even though I have all of his mana, I'm going to have to kind of hold it, since there isn't really anywhere to use it. So we'll go for some more of a mana, get twice. And there are a few more yellows now, so I think I will go for it. It will also help get rid of these yellows from the board, though it might just end up putting more yellows than there even was. No, still kind of remove them, but he's still going to get his mana. And, yep, looks like same result's going to happen. Famine, stop it. I don't know, maybe I need to start carrying, like, double or triple Spirit Fox. That might be the solution. It's a pretty good counter to Famine, but I really didn't want to have to put it, because Kraken is a lot better if we can actually get going. There is one thing that we can do, and I can actually Skull Distract him here. So we can do that, get a Skull Distract, explode, hopefully get an... Oh yeah, HP level. That would help. Well, there's still a plan B, which is take Brown here, and he takes Skull. Nope, no Skull, he gets Famine. And down something goes? No, actually, we should have enough to survive it. But he keeps hitting our first lot, which is the worst thing he could possibly be doing for us anyways, since that will make it so we can't really do anything to him. If he keeps doing that, we'll keep losing the one that already has all of our mana, and then boom, dead it goes. So that's not good. He does have Anu Scepter. That seems like a really weird weapon to use for defending. For invading, that's a different story. Because I'm pretty sure the AI would mostly miss with the Anu Scepter. Also, one weird thing about the Anu Scepter, because it's such an old weapon, it's one of the very first weapons added, it cannot aim at blue. It can aim at any color except blue, even though it says a chosen color. Tyree didn't exist in the way it did at the time. Nothing really removed like it did, and they thought, I guess, maybe it would be too powerful. But then they added Tyree for 1 less mana, covering 2 colors, so I guess it wasn't too powerful, and Tyree barely even gets used. I guess we rush Amnesia, just try to get a summon off before we just completely die. So let's do that plan. He'll get a Skull Distract, that is fine, though we did have to sacrifice 4 mana for it. We get a bunch of yellow, that would have been... actually, never mind, we still use yellow. What am I saying? So that's still fine. Yeah. We go on Blue Surge would be enough. I think I go for it. No! Where are you, Surge? Well, he has he only has 1 Famine. That's no excuse to not Surge. I could see maybe for double Famine. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Well, we at least have the one that can win. We got to win with Inferno King alone against an entire team. That seems extremely unlikely. I think I'm going to go for the Skull Distract. No, I don't need to go for Skull Distract. Never mind. Fine if we don't. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, good. Do I go for Skull or do I not go for Skull? That is the question. I say we do go for Skull. Because at this point, we need the damage. We just need to get the damage down. We take the Skull, we use the ability. Like, if we're gonna die this turn or next turn, like, it's gonna be the same result. So we might as well just take the Skull now. So, come on. Okay, good. So we're still in this. Get rid of all this junk. And now we throw this down. Let's go on the blue here. Pretty nice spread, plus we need the mana. And now it needs to just not die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Cleanse it. Okay. We're about to trigger all the death marks again, though it did cleanse, so yay, cleanse! Except the only problem now is, yeah, we can't really do much. Just gotta keep summoning and hope we don't die. Oh yeah, yellows are bleeding blocked. Hello, yellows. Need to get all of his mana up. And what options do we have? Not many. Mainly just that yellow. Wait, is Surge enough? Yeah, it is. No, but it goes into Inferno King. Where's our blues? Well, at least we have Inferno King. We have alignment, too, if he doesn't ruin it. Oh! Nice. Please, somehow, with 32 damage, do 10 to first slot. Oh, that would be amazing. Do I just take the Skull? No. Yes. No. Hard choice. Because if we do this, we need it to do 10 damage to his first slot, which is very unlikely with him having 4 troops, though it is possible. But we waste so much damage if I don't take this. And I just need to take the Skull. But then we risk dying to Deathmark too. I'm gonna do it. Please hit 10, please hit 10, please hit 10. Oh, he survived. Oh well. Okay. One thing I was also trying to do with that is try to get all of Amnesia's mana, though we were not able to do that. She is 1 mana short. Let's see. Oh, we can take blue. That'll be guaranteed full mana for her. So we'll do that then. She just needs to not die. Come on, don't die next turn. You got this. You got this, Amnesia. Well, something died. At least she didn't. Oh, Deathmark. Gosh. Well, we'll throw that down. Inferno King number 2. You got this. And I just need her to not die again. Constantly. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Let's see if she can actually survive this many 10%. It's only a matter of time. Please don't take the blue. I should have actually taken that the previous turn. No! Oh well. What's our next plan? Get Inferno King up and get alignment. Dude, can we get alignment? Yes, right here. No, not right here. Yes? No? No. That's not alignment. I gotta take it, though. I don't really have another choice. But we'll do that. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Somehow give us alignment. Give us alignment. Give us alignment. And don't die. Do both. Good. Where's alignment now? Where's our alignment? I don't see it. We got a skull. We got a pair. Alignment! Oh! Alignment! We got it. It's not going to win it for us, but we got it. Okay, 1 down. Or maybe I lied. Maybe it did win it for us. Does a lot of damage. No, we still need Amnesia to get another summon. We're still death marked on both of them. It's not over until all death marks are our way, or until we actually get to the win screen. Kind of both. We'll take the reds, get our yellows, get the purples. Can we get blue somehow? Yes, we can. 4 times the blue. Oh, we didn't even need it. Oh, nice, nice, nice. We got alignment. We already have alignment. Oh, I almost ruined alignment. So we throw it now. Yeah, we throw it now. We already have mana. I don't need to worry about it. Throw it now. Oh, don't win yet. I want to get more points. Wait. No. Don't win. Stop. Or should I win? Yeah, I'll win right now off an explosion, so we get 1 more summon. I'm not going to bother trying to get a whole team. We have 2 death marks right now. So, there we go. Well, that didn't go as smooth as it could have. We end up losing a battle. We end up losing 1 troop for the final battle, but, yeah, okay. Note to self, get better famine death mark counters. At least on purple day anyways. Blue and brown days are normally covered off a Corvash. And brown and yellow, if worse comes to worse, you can always use a Cockatrice for it. Even on brown, green, and yellow days, you can always use a famine. But there we go. Only 3,066, unfortunately. We lost a troop. We lost a battle. Oh, come on! Look at that difference right there. I'm pretty sure there's still someone else. Yeah, there's still some people in my guild, but still. Look at that difference because we didn't make it. Oh well, but that is the day of today. We still have the blue day. I don't know if I'm going to bother doing a Queen Mab or not. I don't believe I've even used Queen Mab yet, even though it's a pretty nice day for blue. Likely just going to base it around something with Amnesia, since, of course, Amnesia is pretty good on any of the days. The only real big downside of her, of course, is the fact that her summon blocks herself. But quite a bit of the better summoners do end up blocking themselves in, at least on 1 color. Like Cabarrus, too, blocked itself on the purple. But anyways, that will wrap it up for today. Hope you all have the best of luck with all those death marks out there and famines. Very, very annoying. I'm pretty sure everyone's just frustrated with death mark, though. But hopefully that patch will get out and it will be fixed soon. But anyways, hope you all have a wonderful day. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.